My friend Mark asked me for some guidance around his. He's going to visit his friend who is dying. Uh, but this could be, might be helpful to other people. What to do when you have a friend who's dying. A lot of times you can't do as much with them live, and sometimes you can. It just depends on the situation, depends on the family, whether they're a practitioner or not. But it doesn't matter whether you're practicing in the presence of the living person or you're practicing in the presence of the corpse or what. Are you practicing in your own room with practicing to help that person? It's all the same situation, exactly. And there's particularly a period when the person is just deceased. There's particularly this little, I don't know exactly the time, but for a couple of days in there's a period, maybe not right after they died, but at some point after you die, you wake up and become like a Buddha for a minute or for a day or 2 days, let's say. And in that minute, in that 2 days, you are omniscient. You hear everything and you see everything, and you're very sensitive. You're so sensitive, and you may be very remorseful for what you didn't do in your life. You realize for the minute you're a Buddha, you might have dropped the ball or something, or just anything. You're just so sensitive and easily upset. If everybody around you is upset and freaking out, it really influences you beyond belief. If everybody around you is peaceful and focused and loving, you might be experiencing grief at the same time. A positive influence on the environment. They can see you wherever you are, and they can hear your thoughts. They can hear and feel everything, and it influences them greatly. Just you're sitting in your room and generating bodhicitta, generating love and compassion for them and peacefulness in them, and wanting to help them on their journey, this most important journey. Our whole life is preparation for death. It's like this thing is a exam, and we've been studying our whole lives, and then when we die, we take the exam. And if you have generated any positivity and ability to control your thoughts is not it. If you have become one with your mind, if you have learned to rest your mind in the nature of your mind, then this is when you take your final exam. And when you pass the exam, you're a Buddha. And if you flunk the exam, you get thrown back into samsara. So it's just an extremely important time. And, prayer works all the time, no matter what. But at the time of death and through the whole bardo, there's nothing else. There's nothing else you can do for that person. Before then, you could have made them a ham sandwich, but now you can't. But you can pray for them. You can send them bodhicitta. You can send them loving kindness and your wisdom, any wisdom you have gained, any stability and glimpsing the nature of your mind and being able to put it into practice. Overcoming negative emotions, overcoming doubt, overcoming fear, over just unable to go forward. You want to help them with all those things, and you just by you being able to do it, they see you and go, "Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. I realize now what an important thing this is, and here they're instructing me on how to do it, so I'm going to do it." Or, they freak out or whatever, but the potential that you can do is just tremendous at this time, and it doesn't have to be when you're sitting with them. Although sitting with them is fantastic. There's nothing like being with a dying person to help them. And there may be nobody else around that can help them because everybody else around is freaking out. Just completely absorbed with their own emotions and freaking out. That doesn't necessarily. I sometimes break things up. If I'm smart, I break them up into 15-minute segments, and then I put it on YouTube. It's very easy to put it on YouTube then it's very easy to put it on my website, or it's there on YouTube. I don't know if that's what I'm doing right now, but I gotta get me something to drink anyway, so we'll split it up.